Ace List Building, Session Number 2, Squeeze Page Black Belt Writing. Let's start at the head of the Ace List Building method, the video squeeze page. So this session is solely dedicated to teaching you the black belt techniques of writing your own squeeze page. As long as you have at least basic command of English, you have enough to write your own high-converting squeeze page. You don't necessarily have to be a trained copywriter with years of experience to do this, although having flair with words is a big bonus. What is a squeeze page? A single, one-page website. Its only purpose is to collect the name and email addresses of your visitors into your autoresponder. Basics first. If you don't know what a squeeze page is yet at this point, in short, it's a single one-page website with no links to other kinds of web pages except for the important ones like privacy policy, earnings disclaimer, and perhaps your contact or support help desk link. Other than those, there are no other links. It only has one sole purpose, and that is to collect the names and email addresses of your visitors so you can funnel them into your autoresponder account, and thus they become your subscriber. That being said, a squeeze page is very simple. Simple in design, does not have complicated graphics. If you're technically challenged, then this is comforting to know. A squeeze page operates primarily on simplicity and presses for fast action on your visitor's part. You don't need fancy graphics for your squeeze page website, and you only need to explain what it is all about in very few words. The only goal is to persuade your visitor to join your mailing list and give him a few good reasons why. That's it. Squeeze page components. Headline, video, benefits in minimum 5 bullet points. Opt-in form. There are 4 basic components to a squeeze page. The headline, the video which is going to play a very big part in converting your visitors into subscribers. The benefits written in a minimum of 5 bullet points. And last but not least, the opt-in form where you collect the names and email addresses of your visitors. Squeeze page format. Here's a diagram of the squeeze page format. You can see that the headline is at the top of the video, which takes up prominent space in the page, is aligned to the left, followed by the bullet points 1 through 5. Lastly, the opt-in form is situated on the right-hand side of the page. It is a very easy and simple design, and this has been proven to convert well for most internet marketers. In fact, at the time of producing this course, this is a relatively new discovery. Headline, font type, Tahoma, Impact, Verdana. Font colors, dark red, black, yellow highlight. Show a character, imply a benefit and desired results. Reveal that it's free. Now let's go through each of these components one by one, starting with the headline. Remember, the headline is the most important part of the squeeze page, as it is for a sales letter that sells anything, and the headline must summarize your offer. So what is your offer all about? Why should the visitor give his name and email address to you? Summarize your offer into your headline. To make it attention-grabbing, deliver impact and curiosity-driven. You should use Tahoma, Impact, or Verdana font types for your headline. Stick to either one of these 3 fonts. These 3 fonts are the most ideal fonts for headlines. The font colors should be preferably dark red, CC0000 for most parts, but you can use a black color for some words, or use yellow highlights to let benefit words stand out. When you write a headline, it's always best to show a character, imply a benefit, and show desired results. Most importantly, you want to reveal that it's free, and the only catch that your visitor has is to join your mailing list. Video. On screen, use Camtasia Studio. In person, use webcam or camera. Video should be summary of your offer in 5 to 10 minutes. Upload on YouTube.com or host on site. Next on the to-do list is creating your own video. This is what separates new generation squeeze pages from the old generation ones, which contain purely text and images. New generation squeeze pages refers to videos as video marketing is becoming more popular and it is growing more powerful as a social media tool. Thus, it's always best to embed a video into your squeeze page. Adding your own video is optional. You can rely on text and images only, but it's highly recommended to create your own video. Creating your own video does not have to be difficult. There are 2 types of videos you can make. One is the on-screen type of video, where you can shoot a live video of what's happening on your computer desktop. I use Camtasia Studio for this. Or you can do an in-person video, where you actually appear in front of a webcam or camera and shoot yourself talking before saving it in your computer. Both of these methods work very well. The video should be a summary of your offer in 5 to 10 minutes and no more than 10 minutes, because if you want to upload them to sites like YouTube.com, they don't accept videos that are longer than 10 minutes. If it's longer than that, your video submission will be rejected. You can also choose to host the video itself on your own website if it's longer than 10 minutes, but be warned that the bigger the file size of your video, the more bandwidth it will take up. So ensure that your hosting account has generous bandwidth. Otherwise, if it maxes out, your site won't be available, and you might have to pay a bit extra for more bandwidth on top of your hosting fees. Opt-in form. Embody the opt-in form in a Johnson box. Red dotted, border line, and yellow inside the box. Extract name and email addresses. Recommended autoresponder. GetAResponse.com. Last but not least, the last component, the opt-in form. This is called the call to action. Always embody the opt-in form in a Johnson box. A Johnson box is a yellow box with red dotted border line. The opt-in form is the only means for your visitor to fill in his or her information, and when he or she presses the submit button, the visitor will be redirected to the next web page and signs up for your autoresponder, which in effect successfully joins your mailing list. GetResponse. www.getresponse.com and Aweber, www.aweber.com, are some of the few popular autoresponders you can use. You can also choose to use your own hosted in-house autoresponder, but either way works. GetResponse has high delivery rates and is in the business to provide strictly autoresponder service for its users. To put everything together you have just learned, refer to the following example of a headline and a subheadline on a squeeze page. An open letter to anyone serious about losing weight. Groundbreaking case studies reveal how a 35-year-old obese guy lost 30 pounds in 90 days without stepping into the gym. And the subheadline. You are about to learn the secrets of losing weight with effective home workouts that most people will never know about. And this summarizes the offer in the headline and subheadline. In this example, it entices the visitors that they will be able to lose weight by using simple methods from home. It also promises that they are going to learn secrets that most people will never know about, and that summarizes the offer. After that, place a "Watch my personal video message to you" space, and that is where you summarize the offer in less than 10 minutes through the video. In the video, I talk a little bit about your case studies and the results. Most importantly, and this is what you should do, you want to sell the results. Sell the dream, not the mailing list subscription. People have problems and they aspire for solutions or dreams. So you want to sell the solution or the dream to them. Although you're not asking for any money, at least at this point yet, you want to first earn their trust, and when they sign up to your mailing list, this allows you to put one foot in their door. Right after that, come up with 6 bullet points, each describing the benefits of joining your mailing list. The bullet points pique interest and talk a little bit what they will get if they join today. Next, place a call to action in your opt-in form on the right-hand side of the website. Referring to the earlier example, it could be something like 5 tips to lose 10 pounds in 14 days. Now yours free. Enter your email address and name below and hit the submit button. It is ideal to write a rectangular-shaped squeeze page, rather one that is long, scrolling further down the page. Long squeeze pages do not convert as well as shorter squeeze pages, which are much more compressed and summarized.